Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's highly anticipated album seems to contain multiple references to their exes, Justin Bieber and Elsie Hewitt, whose public actions makes us think they listened to the songs. I Said I Love You First consists of 14 tracks, and Selena and Benny collaborated with some heavy hitters in the music industry, including Billie Eilish's brother, Phineas. Charli XCX also lends her signature style to the album, making it a diverse and collaborative masterpiece. Let's explore the themes, the hidden messages, and all the layers behind this exciting release. For her track titled Younger and Hotter Than Me, Selena Gomez described the song as a reflection on the pressures of being in an industry where there's always something shinier or better that people gravitate toward. The lyrics explore feelings of insecurity, longing, and the lingering emotional toll of a past relationship, seemingly the one with Justin. In the song, Selena reminisces about a time when love felt innocent and real, but as time passed, she realized the painful imbalance in their dynamic. Lines like, "Now I use my own ID," suggest the passage of time, as she recalls being young and naive, unable to see the red flags in their relationship. The lyric "Dog on Your Leash" illustrates how she felt controlled and powerless, even as she clung to the hope of being wanted. The chorus contrasts her aging and emotional growth with her ex's pursuit of younger, seemingly better partners, highlighting the stark imbalance in how they've moved on. The song is about the nostalgia of youthful love intertwined with the bitterness of realizing it wasn't as pure as it once seemed. Don't Wanna Cry appears to delve into Selena's past relationship with Justin Bieber, reflecting on the pain of repeatedly forgiving someone who continues to hurt her. Lines like, "I should cause a scene for things you've done to me. The saddest part is, we both know that I would never leave," mirrors themes from her 2018 song Back to You, which highlighted her inability to walk away from a toxic cycle. The lyric, "It's been 100 times, and I still crawl back for more," acknowledges the endless pattern of forgiveness and heartbreak, while "I'm just another hand you hold" conveys the painful realization that she was no more significant to him than others he's been with. This song reflects her coming to terms with feeling replaceable and grappling with the emotional toll of their on-and-off 7-year relationship. The bridge offers a glimmer of empowerment, hinting at her eventual departure. "One day, you're gonna wake up. Now I found another hand to hold." The song feels like an intimate look into her past, as if it was pulled from an old diary, now illuminated with hard-earned clarity. Bluest Flame is written by Charli XCX, and it's about intense passion and desire that comes with a deep emotional and physical connection. The repeated imagery of being hotter than the bluest flame symbolizes a love that's consuming and impossible to ignore. The lyrics express a longing to relive those moments of closeness, driven by an almost obsessive need for the other person. It's about surrendering to the fire of love without holding back. How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten is song of a confident tone about confronting an ex who has tried to downplay their past, only to be met with dismissive indifference. The lyrics suggest a situation where Selena encounters someone from her past, in a setting where he attempts to act casual and friendly, ignoring the depth of their shared history. Lines like, "Honey, what were you thinking?" and "Just look at you now," highlight her disbelief at his behavior, almost mocking his effort to minimize what they once had. The chorus, "You're so embarrassing, go cry when no one's watchin'," suggests that she has moved on while he's still lingering in some way, reduced to trying to save face in public. The repeated refrain, "How does it feel to be forgotten?" is biting and unapologetic, and we see Selena's complete emotional detachment from him. This shift in dynamic, from someone who was hurt and vulnerable to someone who now holds all the power, makes the song a powerful anthem of closure. The Spanish outro translates to, "Now everything is said and done, everything is forgotten." It adds a definitive final note to the song. It represents her sense of finality, as if she's not just done with him, but with the emotional baggage he represents. It's a moment of clarity and triumph, where she reclaims her narrative. You Said You Were Sorry is a song that reflects Selena's journey of healing and closure, as she contrasts her newfound happiness with a past relationship that caused her pain, possibly her tumultuous relationship with Justin Bieber. In the verses, She describes the peace and joy she feels in her current relationship with lines like, "Type of love that can make a bee crazy," and "This is love, now I get why people like it," suggesting that she has finally found the kind of healthy, fulfilling love she always deserved. The dream she describes in the chorus, where her ex apologizes for the hurt they caused, symbolizes the closure she never received in real life. The apology is imagined, but it's enough for her to move forward emotionally. This shows her personal growth. She no longer needs validation from her ex to feel at peace. The repeated line, "Don't think about you, happy without you," shows her freedom from the emotional grip of the past, while her new love represents a fresh start. It is bittersweet intersection of memory, forgiveness, and the joy of letting go, showing that sometimes closure comes from within, even if it's only through a dream. Justin may have heard about the songs, as he unfollowed Benny a month earlier. "Don't Take It Personally" is a song that Selena seemingly wrote about Benny Blanco's ex-girlfriend, potentially Elsie Hewitt. Benny and Elsie publicly separated in 2020, but may have stayed on good terms and in contact. The song reflects Selena's perspective on the shift in Benny and his ex's dynamic after Selena entered the picture, with lines like, "I know the two of you used to talk like every day, and ever since I came around, it hasn't been the same." Selena acknowledges his ex's presence in his life, but asserts her own position, saying, "He sleeps in my bed. I met his parents. It's official." What makes the song even more layered is Selena's admission of her own jealousy over this woman's beauty. "You're so beautiful. It's still hard for me to swallow." She paints an honest picture of her insecurities, even revealing that she coped by stress eating and turning to alcohol. Selena ultimately reassures herself that Benny chose her, reinforcing her confidence with the cutting line, "And then I remembered that he doesn't want ya." Interestingly, Elsie Hewitt was photographed by paparazzi hard-launching her relationship with Pete Davidson a day before the known album release. That's a moment that feels too perfectly timed to be coincidental, as if she wanted to reclaim her own spotlight or subtly respond to the album's narrative. The chorus, "Please don't take it personally, some things are just meant to be," feels both empathetic and dismissive, as Selena attempts to soften the blow while making it clear that her relationship with Benny is solid and not up for debate. The final track on Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's album, "Scared of Loving You," ends the album on a heartfelt and intimate note, celebrating their relationship. Co-written by Phineas, who also contributed to "Younger and Hotter Than Me." The song has a personal and relatable charm, exploring themes of emotional growth and unconditional support. Selena touches on past mistakes, hoping not to repeat them. This album is a beautiful mix of vulnerability, love, and empowerment, showcasing Selena and Benny's chemistry and artistry in every track. Thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to subscribe.